Hi friends, this is the fifth step of our reading strategy, and this part of our strategy is called review. So how does this work? You would look over your reading in your reading notes, so you should, if you had read correctly and using the strategy, you would have things highlighted throughout here. You might have notes over here in the margin. You may have already made connections to the things that you've read before, but you're going to review this reading by reading back through it, or at least skimming back through it. You're going to hit those main points. So we're going to kind of revert back to that first part of the strategy. We're going to look at the main ideas. We're going to look at those bolded words. We're going to look at things that we have already identified as being important. So we're going to make connections with other class notes or reading. You may, let's say, if you read an article later in the semester about sickness, you could come in here and you could say something like, read an article about this, and maybe make a note about what the connection is to this article with that other article. You could read it again. You're probably going to actually remember more if you read it again. So this would be a great method to do if you're reviewing for a test. Often professors will test you on things that they didn't go over in class, but you were expected to read out of class. That's caught me off guard more than once, I can tell you from experience. So read it a second time, double check, and make sure that you got what you were intended to get out of the reading. The first time you read it, you may have not had as much background, maybe in reasons not to go to class, or bad reasons to go to class. But after a while, maybe you have some connection to it, you've learned a little bit more about it in class, and so you're actually getting more out of this reading at this point in the semester. It's going to help you store that information into your long-term memory, which is the goal. It's going to help you prepare for quizzes. It's going to help you prepare for exams and papers and projects, lectures, and other assignments. You may be reading a summary that you have already written. Whatever it is that you use to help yourself read in the beginning, review those things and make sure that you've definitely got it.